The Amazons have lived in peace for centuries, but that peace is shattered when their enemies invade. Now it's up to you to defend your home by strategizing together and meeting the challenge in Wonder Woman: Challenge of the Amazons. Thank you for joining me today at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Wonder Woman: Challenge of the Amazons is a fully co-op board game for 2 to 5 players. It takes about 45 to 60 minutes to play. It is designed by Prospero Hall and is published by Ravensburger, and they sent us this copy to review. Players choose a character to be during the game, and you'll place the miniatures in the palace on the main board. Players decide what enemy they will fight. We'll use Ares for this review. The cubes are placed off to the side. Here's a quick overview of the game. There are a number of phases in each round, from the enemy advancing to players strategizing together to the players playing cards and taking actions. Ultimately, the group is trying to defeat the enemy before they get defeated. At the beginning of the round, you draw the top card from the enemy deck and move Ares to that spot. Deploy 2 Servants of War, the orange ones. Eventually, you'll also be replacing any white cubes, the warriors, with purple cubes, corrupted Amazons. You'll then draw a number of enemy cards, one at a time based on player count, and resolve them. Then you move to the next phase where players strategize together, dealing 2 face-up cards to each player and 3 face-down cards. During this phase, you'll be discussing what you're trying to accomplish this round, which may include cards that you can see face-up, but you cannot look at the face-down cards yet. Some of the heroes also have abilities that activate during this phase, which can really help you out. In the next phase, you'll get to look at all the cards in front of you and then place 3 of them face down in the slots on your hero board, but no communicating with the other players during this time. Then during the take actions phase, everyone then will reveal the first card, and each player chooses only one emblem on that card in front of them and uses it. Feet allow you to move. You deploy white cubes, the warriors, on the star space that you're on. Special actions as shown on this card let you do things like removing corrupted Amazons, the purple ones. Swords let you remove Servants of War, and feet allow you to remove blockades. You can even spend 4 of one emblem to hit Ares. And heroes at the same location trying to accomplish the same action can team up if they have the same emblem. Warriors also increase the power of your special action. You discard them once you've used them to help you out. Then all players are going to resolve Action 2 and then Action 3, and then you'll move to the end of the round phase. You'll be losing defense, which is basically your health, based on what cubes are in different places. You'll also be discovering relics in the game. These will help you do some pretty powerful stuff because once you get one, they can be used multiple times if you have the right cards. Now the game's over when you either lose by losing all your defense or win by defeating Ares. But the final blow has to be done with the Sword of Hephaestus. That player will be traveling around the board throughout the game to gather blessing tokens to charge up the sword, and then they can use it on the killing blow to defeat Ares. This game reminds me a little bit of Horrified with how the characters are moving around the board, but also a game Pandemic because of all the bad cubes that are spreading around the board and you're trying to fight them off. You can also increase the difficulty level by increasing the health of the enemy. The game has a lot of replayability too, not only because you have all these different characters that you could choose a different one each game, but also all these hero cards that are going to be randomly distributed each round, and you're working together to figure out what tasks you want to accomplish to defeat Ares. And you have the other enemies too that you could fight to change up the gameplay and have different things that happen throughout the game. The theme really comes through in like the text on the cards, the enemies that you're going to be fighting, and even like the relics, the golden armor, the sandals of Hermes, spear of Athena, the battle tiara, things like that, and a little bit in the gameplay as well. But the theme really shines in the art, the illustrations, and the cool miniatures with the different Amazons. If you're looking for a new co-op game where you're all working together to fight the enemy and it plays in under an hour, then check out Wonder Woman: Challenge of the Amazons from Ravensburger. And as always, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel here and hit the like button for this video.